Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Carlie.
And I'm Ange.
And today we're watching Your Lie in April, episode 13.
I told you about the hospital arc and I was bang on correct because Corsa's at the gala, Carlie's not there, the bakery's closed, so she's unwell and he's going to have to play on his own. I've got high hopes for the episode. I really do.
I don't know if I'm ready for what's about to happen just yet. Like, it would be good if they could push that further back, and that's like a next week problem for me, you know?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen, but I think we're going to be moved by Corsa's performance.
Yeah.
But also, if you guys are interested in getting early access to these videos, I'll leave a link to our Patreon down below.
Also, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out.
But anyway, should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
How much different his mum was.
Let's go! Oh my gosh! She's seen Kaguya-sama.
100%.
Wait, did he just pick that up from listening?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
What?
Is he about to play the violin?
Wait. That would be a bit of a twist. I don't think so, Angelo.
No, maybe not.
Yeah.
It's a bad theory. That's my bad. Yeah, he's about to do something epic, Carlie.
He's about to cook.
Yeah, this guy's about to cook for sure. Oh, chills. How about you just leave? If you don't like it, just get out. I love the thought that they put behind each of the episode titles as well. There's always so much meaning there.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have to correct it. Gonna have to use his mum to help him here.
Isn't he trying to play with his emotion, though? Like Kaori? But you gotta be bound by feelings. He is using a positive memory of his mum. Oh. That imagery the show
again.
does it different. Beautiful.
Yeah, this is what happened in his last performance. Yeah, what now, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, you too! Oh, wow.
Oh.
She's gonna be up there in the crowd.
Oh, shit. give him a little hug.
Traumatized. It's like she was checking constantly.
Yeah.
That son of ours. That's adorable. He's absolutely destroying this shit. Oh wow, there's so many full circle moments in the one performance. She was worried.
Yeah, she wanted him the best for him in her weird little way of showing it.
Shit, is he alright?
Oh.
Yeah, what we were saying. I reckon this is my favorite episode. Emmy's pumped.
Yeah.
And the little shit is moved. No, he's alright, he's alright, he's alright, he's alright. I'm playing. He doesn't need no violin.
Angelo. That's Carlie, man.
He just...
Wow, a massive moment.
Yeah.
Massive moment.
Yep, come on. Come on.
He said goodbye.
Yeah, you're right.
So he doesn't see the ghost anymore. Oh, that's beautiful. That's some beautiful shit that I've seen just now. Oh.
This boy has been moved. Yeah, that would have taken a real emotional toll on him. The way they switched that up on us was brilliant, because you thought that originally it was going to be Carlie who was going to help him through the performance, but it was his mum.
This is so good for him.
Yeah, this feels like and it's something I expected at the end of the show, not halfway through. I've been moved.
Little kid has to.
What?
This poor little kid has to go now after that.
I've been moved by this episode. Don't worry about Mickey.
I'm sure he'll do great.
Man's been inspired now by Corsair. Emmy's different,
Is she
man.
okay?
No, Emmy's going through some shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at him. She's wanted this for him all along. Oh, dear.
Oh, shit.
He's not gonna be once he realizes.
that she's dead.
Stop. He's so happy. Me too.
What's she gonna say?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh no, it's something that's happened to Thingo.
Oh shit.
To Kaori. Yep, and there's about to be again. Every damn time, man.
Oh,
Every damn time. The damn hospital arc. I'm sick of this shit. That's the whole purpose of the... Love sorrow. Sickening. Again, the show with the stupid, sickening foreshadowing that I've been seeing for the last 5 or 6 episodes. Maybe more. More.
Yeah.
It was said that he might have to lose someone to move forward because his growth is a product of sorrow. He was able to grow after losing his mum. Oh, yeah. I don't like where this is headed.
Yeah, I don't like it either. It was my favorite episode. I would actually say by far my favorite episode of the series so far.
Very good episode.
It was about the first half, somewhere in the first half of the episode where I'm like, I feel warm. Like,
yeah.
I feel so happy and...
We didn't say an awful lot. We just kind of took it in. I thought they do a really good job of tying in like the performances into something really, really meaningful. They use the performances as a opportunity to tie in a lot of the other plot points and a lot of the other things that has happened in the show up until that point. And I just loved the healing that he went through in that performance with his mum.
I know.
I like the way they kind of switched it up. I do wonder what the meaning of Love Sorrow has for Kaori, because we know what the meaning for Corsair was. That was the song that his mum played a lot, and then he was able to feel her through the music. That's how he was able to play well. That's how he could feel and hear the notes, because she was flowing through him.
I think for Kaori, it's like, it's the sorrow of the reality of her life.
Yeah.
You know, that's what...
She loves life, but...
Yeah, it's what fuels her to play like it's her last performance every time.
It's got different meaning for both the characters.
Mm.
She's on a drip. We've got it frozen on on the spot of her sitting up at the bed.
Bandage on her head. Maybe she fainted and...
She fainted again, yeah.
But I don't know the underlying issue.
Interesting. It sucks because like you get so happy for Corsair, and I see what they're doing here narratively for the second half of the season. You get so happy that he's finally healed that relationship with his mum, which I thought was probably going to last longer in the series, to be honest, but the second half's going to be trying to come to terms with what's happening to Kaori.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wonder whether or not we're going to see a lot of differences in how he handles the sorrow of Kaori being very sick and the possibility of losing her.
Yeah, I think it is different this time because he's emotionally more mature, but also nothing here is his fault. Like, he can't really be like, oh, this is all my fault, you know?
Yeah.
So it will be different, but obviously it's still going to hurt him a lot.
What did Tsubaki say? She said something like,
Yeah, she was disappointed. She didn't know what to say. Maybe she's disappointed in herself for not knowing what to say.
Yeah, while he was going through a tough time. We'll get that quote up again. There's a couple of things that it could mean. She doesn't know why she was about to cry, whether or not the fact that she could see that he was healed and she was about to talk to him normally, or whether or not she was crying because of disappointment. Why would she be crying of disappointment?
Tears of disappointment. It would have been in herself, right? Because like Corsair feels guilty about his mum and everything. Maybe she feels guilty
that she couldn't help him more.
Yeah, that he's like that.
Yeah, maybe. That's kind of how I read it.
Maybe she's so used to being emotional about the state that Corsair is in, like he's so upset and everything, that she associates the feeling of her almost crying with being upset for him. Whereas this is like actually a happy moment, but she's confused about it.
Yeah. There's a lot of meaning behind what all the characters say, which is really good. The show's really good.
Yeah, even the sensei, I still don't know her name.
Yeah, shit.
The sensei also saw things from a completely different perspective, the true perspective, because she, was able to see things at face value. Yeah, just when she was just there for him, hugging him when he was like having that breakdown, it was so satisfying.
Oh, for me, it was just him reconciling with his mum, because we did know that there was more to the full story. So I think I did say it in one of the episodes, or maybe one of the discussions. I said that maybe he's got some sort of warped idea of how it actually was with his mum. She was very harsh on him. But it came from a good place, because she was scared. And when
sad.
And when you're scared, you tend to be reckless. And unfortunately, she had to die not knowing if he was going to be all right, but then also not knowing if he was going to forgive her, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it's just a beautiful moment, the way it was all set up.
The goodbye.
Yeah, proper goodbye, because the first goodbye was obviously terrible. Really shit.
Very bad.
So then he has that lasting image of her. So the image that we always saw of her angry and her voice being very ominous kind of went, and he was able to have that positive reinforcement, because the reason why he plays the piano was because of her.
Yeah.
So then that flowed through him through the performance. I like that. It's kind of like, even though he can't hear, he struggles to hear the notes, but as soon as he starts to feel emotion, he can hear the notes. That was the whole purpose of the last couple of episodes.
Yeah. I also really like how in the previous episodes we could only ever see her smile, right? And it was really like dark and scary and everything like that. But as soon as you saw her eyes, which of course they failed to see back then, it completely changed her face. It was like she was like, proud that he was sticking up for himself in that moment.
I did say that there was going to be a moment with the eyes, but I thought it was going to be different, not like that. But it was kind of similar to what I was saying, and it was good timing. But I thought there was going to be a moment where maybe she was in the audience, and then finally when he mends that relationship with her, then you like the camera pans up and you see her eyes. I thought it was going to be like that, but instead it was used as a way of differentiating what we were accustomed to seeing with her, and then what she was maybe actually like when she was happier.
Yeah. The eyes were like the missing piece to the puzzle there. But I love how they did that. I love how you would expect something like that to happen, like for him to look up and for her to be proud of him. But I love how instead she wasn't there at all, because the message was that she's like with him.
Yeah. Yeah. It's quite a nice full circle moment, because we've seen Corsair spend, the first half of the series, not wanting to play the piano because he associates it negatively with what his mum thinks about it. But in this episode, he was so desperate to know what she would have thought about his performance. So I like that. I like that full circle moment there. And just that confidence he has now. He's even biting back at Carlie. It's not the time because she's ill, but you know what I mean? Like he's got a little bit of a harder exterior now.
Yeah, definitely.
And then little Mike saw the toll that it took on Corsair. He literally his body and soul into the performance. And Mike's not even a pianist. Yet after that performance, he was so moved. He's like, I don't give a shit. I want to try and reach my mum. That's what he cared about. He's like, he wanted to put emotion into it. He was already playing different. His dynamics that he was using. I think they were saying he was playing softer or something like that.
Yeah.
He's putting more feeling behind it, and kind of ditched that idea that he just needs to play the score accurately, which I really like as well.
Yeah.
So of course, there's almost inspiring the newer generation of musicians there too.
Yeah, he's inspired two different generations, I suppose, with Emmy and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole audience was they were shocked, weren't they, at the end of it?
I thought he was going to play the violin. You know why I thought that? Just hold on. I know it's a bad theory. But they were saying how, like, they made a thing of showing how...
He picked up the piano?
Correct. He just picked up the piano. They called him a genius. I'm like, he's going to pick up a damn violin.
Can you imagine?
I would have shit myself. That would have been the funniest shit. But yeah, that was a really good episode. That had to be one of the best. That was right in the middle. That was like the end of that sort of end of that arc with his mum, I guess.
Yeah.
And now it's onto the Coyote.
The rest.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out. For early access to all of our reactions, you can support us on Patreon if you'd like. And yeah, thank you so much again. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.